Greetings and salutations, and this is Techrodon here, back with more Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. And yeah, I'm a little more enthused this time around. I know in the last few videos of this Let's Play, or the first few videos of this Let's Play, I was kind of like a little silent. That's because my room echoes when I like talk, but I've kind of just gotten over it. I don't care anymore. I think it's a lot more boring when I don't show, like, when I don't talk how I normally do, you know, like, when I try to sound, like, calm and soft and stuff, it just comes off a little boring to me, and I'm like, I don't want my content to be boring, you know? So I'm just gonna commentate the way I normally do. I don't care how much the room echoes. I do not. It doesn't pick up on the mic, so I don't care. I already tested it in the last Sly video, and I think I did it. I think I emoted a little more in the last part, like part 3 of Crash 2, I want to say. I think I did. I don't remember. But I am going to try to emote a little more now. Like, actually, what I mean by that is basically let myself talk how I normally do. Instead of, like, just going, Okay, hello, this is Techrodon here. Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. And we are going to... I ain't going to do that shit anymore. Yes, I'm exaggerating. It wasn't, like, that calm, but, like, you know, by comparison to how I normally talk, I was basically restraining myself because of an echo that doesn't even pick up on the mic. So, no more of that. So, for anybody who didn't like that, good news, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm actually trying to show, like, trying to talk how I normally do. I like to be genuine on my channel. And that's why I let myself ramble. Even though, like, I know, like, some people may not care about the stuff I ramble on about. I let myself ramble for a reason. Because, like, I mean, there's sometimes where I try not to ramble. I try to stay on topic of the game. Like, when I need to. But, like, I let myself ramble because I want to be, like, myself. I want to be genuine. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that just acts fake and all that, you know? Like, I try to be myself. I feel like authenticity means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Like, I'd rather be myself than be someone else. I don't care if, like, it makes it harder to grow my channel or whatever. I'm not going to be fake. Fake people bug the hell out of me. So if I were to act fake, I'd be a hypocrite. And I also hate hypocrites. Or, well, I don't really hate hypocrites. I hate when people are being hypocritical, I guess I should say. Because there are some people I care about that have been a hypocrite once or twice before. And I know I've been, when I was younger, there was probably a time where I was a hypocrite too. But I try to avoid being a hypocrite because, like, I can't stand when people are hypocrites, and if I act like a hypocrite, then, you know, that makes me a double hypocrite, because not only am I being a hypocrite for, like, whatever the context of the situation is, I'm being something I don't like at the same time. So it's like, no. I try to be, but back to the topic at hand, I just try to be, like, genuine, try to be, like, authentic. Because I don't want to come off as fake. I don't want to, like... I don't want people to come to my channel and just be like, oh, this is, like... And just see another one of those generic fake-ass YouTubers. You know the ones I'm talking about, like... You know the ones I'm talking about. You know what 90% of reaction channels are. No offense to reaction channels, there are some really good ones out there. Like, I like Crip's reactions to music. I like, there's this channel I found recently that reacts to, like, cartoons. Let me see what their name was. But I really like them. There are, like, there's diamonds in the rough for reaction channels. There are reaction channels that actually try. They edit videos and they actually, like, give their input and all this stuff. And those reaction channels are awesome. The ones I'm talking about are the ones where people act fake. Like Screwface John. Or Screwface Gene, however it's said. Screw, basically. Screw was a rapper I was a fan of at first, and his reactions used to be more genuine, so I also liked his reactions. So, like, yeah, I just used to like Screw. I used to like his content and his music and stuff. The channel's called Quirky Quota, by the way. It's two dudes that, like, react to cartoons. I started watching them because they were reacting to Total Drama Island, but there's other stuff on there I'm watching them react to, too. They're a really good channel. They actually, like, react. They give their, like, opinions and stuff, and, like, they don't, like, give, like, really deep opinions like someone like Crypt does. Like, Crypt goes in a lot on music. That's why I like watching him react to stuff, because I like hearing, like, what someone else thinks about that stuff. So, like, reaction videos definitely have their place. It's just, there are two types of reaction channels I can't stand, and it's fake reaction channels, like Screw, or it's reaction channels that just sit there with a blank expression. They don't say anything, no edits, no nothing. You know the ones I'm talking about. Those ones in particular are the worst ones. I hate those. Why do I hate them? Because it's people who are basically getting views and subscribers and stuff for nothing. There's a reason I put, like, more effort into my videos as I go on. Like, the longer I do these Let's Plays for, I put more effort into my videos. I tried to, like, keep up the commentary a little better. I tried to, like, cut out more parts, do more edits and stuff. It's because I don't want to be one of those people that just doesn't earn their viewers, you know? I know that might be, like, a little judgmental to just be like, they don't earn their viewers and stuff, but fam, have you ever even seen those reaction channels? You know the ones I'm talking about. They aren't doing anything. They're just sitting there, blank expression, not saying anything until the end of the video. They'll occasionally, like, say one word or, like, a short sentence or something that kind of means nothing. You want to know who's a good example of this? And I'm going to say this with the expectation that someone's going to be mad at me if, like, this video has enough viewers for somebody to be a fan of this guy. But the Reaction King. The Reaction King is 100% an example of this. Guy does not emote at all in his reaction videos. He hardly talks in them. And I don't know if he's changed that since then, because I haven't watched the guy since, like, I want to say I haven't watched the guy in like 3 or 4 years, but, like, I don't have any respect for reaction YouTubers that do that. Because reaction channels to me are already, like, they already come off as, like, the lowest effort a video you could make video-wise. But there are diamonds in the rough who actually try, like previously mentioned Quirky Quota and Crypt. Crypt is mainly a musician, but he does reaction videos. Like, those two put in effort. Well, those three, I should say, because Quirky Quota is, sorry for hating my, is a duo, but you know what I mean. Like, those two channels put in effort and actually do a little more than, like, the generic reaction channel, and I like that. But most reaction channels is just someone acting fake just to make their video more entertaining, or it's the opposite effect where they don't emote at all. And I'm not saying, like, honestly, I'd rather you not emote at all than you be fake, if I'm being completely honest, but, like, come on, fam. At least, like, say something. At least say your opinions and stuff. Don't just sit there through the video, barely say the video you're watching, barely say anything, and then just, like, I hate, like, seriously, this is why I used to hate reaction channels. I used to hate watching reaction videos because most of the ones I was exposed to were either fake or they were the Reaction King type videos where there's no effort. There is exceptions. What really made me start liking reaction videos was actually Crypt and No Life Shack. And there was a point in time where I thought, like, No Life Shack was a little fake, but then, like, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, he's not really fake, he's just kind of, like, hyper. If that makes sense. Like, the more I, like, thought about it, the more I, like, watched him, I was like, yeah, no, he's not really fake. He just, like, overdoes it a little. But Screw's definitely fake. I hate Screw. I really do. Like, I don't even like his music anymore. Like, the moment I realized how fake the guy started acting, I lost all respect and care for his content. I just, like, did not give a shit anymore. Like, I don't care what he puts out. I'm not supporting it. Because I just don't mess with fake people like that. That's just how I am. Like, that's how I'm built. I don't mess with fake people like that. I don't even support fake people. Like I said before, authenticity means a lot to me. It doesn't mean as much as, like, loyalty. It doesn't mean as much as loyalty does, but it means a lot to me. It really does. Loyalty means a lot to me because, like, I'm a very loyal person myself. So when I make friends and stuff, and, like, when I'm, like, talking to people in my family and whatnot, I want those people to be, like, as loyal as I am. Or at least almost as loyal as I am. They don't have to be as loyal as me, because I'm really fucking loyal. Probably a little too much. I ain't even gonna lie about that. But they don't gotta be as loyal as me. They just have to be loyal enough. You know what I mean? So, like, loyalty means a lot to me. But authenticity does too. I don't mess with fake people. I think I've been pretty vocal about that in my music. Because I've, like, literally insulted fake people a few times in my tracks. So, like, I think I've been pretty vocal about how much I hate fake people in my music. So it really shouldn't be a surprise for anyone who's listening to my music. But yeah, we were done with this level, and the whole time I was, like, rambling about, like, authenticity and stuff. Funny. I still like the Eel Deal more. I think that was the last sewer level, but I like the Eel Deal more. The Eel Deal, I've thought about it. I went back and thought about it. The Eel Deal is my favorite level in the game, and then Snow Go is my second favorite. I don't know what comes after that, really, because it's hard to rate the other levels. The other levels are, like, just kind of on an equal ground of quality for the most part, with a few exceptions, so hard to really rank them.
Looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to...
Let's go into Bear Down. Is this the, Is this a bear riding level, or is this the, It's a bear riding level. Okay, it's not the one I was thinking about. I thought it was the polar bear chase level. But we aren't there yet. Yeah, you have to do a sprint. Like, not a sprint, a boost there. That's something I'm pretty sure you have to do. I don't think you can make that with a regular jump. There we go. Oof, I almost did not make that. We're doing pretty good so far. We even got a checkpoint. Ah, I missed the box. I didn't really try that hard to get the boxes on the last level, but you're gonna see here that I try a lot harder to get the boxes here. I think I do anyway, if I remember correctly. I guess not, because I've already missed 2 boxes. I could have swore on one of these polar bear levels I try really hard to get all the boxes. It must be the the lights out one. Damn, I'm already like halfway through the video. It's kind of funny because I just did the commentary for the Sly Cooper. I just did the commentary for part 4 of the Sly Let's Play. And, at this point, I wasn't even, like, I was about a third of the way through the video and it like went on forever, but here it's like I'm already halfway through. This is what I like about doing like shorter videos like this, doing videos 35 minutes or less, because like before you know it, I'm already halfway done with the commentary. I like getting this done fast while I have the energy, you know? Like, I don't know why I put so much in the last video. I could have put one of those levels into the next video or something, but apparently Paspy, when he was editing those videos, just like put way too much into that one slide video. So that's something. Anyway. Road to Ruin. Fun fact about Road to Ruin. This theme of levels used to be one I kind of hated, but they kind of grew on me over time. I don't love them, but I like them. I like them a little bit. Like, I'd put them in B tier. If I were to like make a tier list of Crash 2 levels, I'd put it in B tier. And honestly, I am thinking of like doing a tier list of Crash 2 levels. Maybe like after the Let's Play is finished. I haven't decided yet, but I've been thinking for a while, maybe like starting like a tier list series where I just like every once in a while just do a tier list of something. Like there are a few things I want to do a tier list on. One of them I already mentioned was Crash 2 levels. I want to do a tier list on Resident Evil games. I want to do one on the only issue with doing like tier list videos for me though is that I'd have to do it on my phone. Which means I'd either have to screen record me doing the tier list on mobile, or I'd have to not take screenshots, but save like individual versions of the tier list for each time I add something to it. So that's not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. We're doing pretty good so far. I mean, I lost Naku Aku, but I'm not really worried about that. Death Root. Should I try it? Should I try the Death Root? Paspy says no. Come on, Paspy, we can do it. I think that's the first time in this Let's Play I actually made it to a Death Root, though. You can tell as this game goes that my muscle memory for Crash 2 is like getting stronger. Like I'm just doing better at these levels as it goes. So you gotta keep in mind that the last Crash game I played that wasn't like a multiplayer game was Crash 4. So like while I still had a lot of good muscle memory from this game because I've 100%ed Crash 2 before. Both the original and the Insane Trilogy. This is my third time 100%ing Crash 2 overall. So, like, I have pretty good muscle memory on it already, but it's been so long since the last time I played Crash 2 that, or not even Crash 2, it's been so long since I've played the Insane Trilogy that it, like, took me a good minute to kind of get back on track with skill-wise. Hit that. Hit that. This bonus room went exclamation point crazy for some reason. Oh, yeah, that boss is a little bit of a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. But the good news is I didn't even have to do a cut this time because I get it second try. Whenever I like fail a bonus room or a bonus path a lot in Crash 2, I tend to like cut out the extra parts where I kept failing. But this time I didn't even have to do that because I only failed once. We got it the second try, as you can see here, because I'm already at the end of it. There we go. Second time's the charm, I guess. Now we back on track. By the way, I hate the hitboxes of those flamethrower guy ticky things. I really do, because sometimes they feel really finicky. There's some times where it feels like they're accurate, like you can actually dodge it real, like how you would expect you could. But then there's times where like they feel like they're bigger than they're supposed to be. That's kind of what the problem with a few hitboxes in the Insane Trilogy is. And, like, I already mentioned that, like, I think it mainly happens in Crash 2, but at the same time, I've gotten so used to Crash 2, the hitboxes don't catch me off guard as much as they would, and as much as they do in, like, Crash 1 and Crash 3. So, yeah. Unbearable. Oh, I think this is the level. I'm 100% certain this is the level. Wait a minute, did we do this whole warp room in one video? I think we do. That's kind of cool. I think it's because I wasn't really going for the boxes as hard in some of these levels as I've done in other levels, but it's kind of cool that, like, if that's the case. I don't know if I do the tiny boss at the end of this video or at the start of the next one, but either way. But yeah, this is unbearable. This is the level I was talking about when we went in the last polar bear level. Or the last bear riding level, because I thought, like, I was like, is it this one or is it that one? This one's fun. This is probably my favorite chase level in the game. Mainly because I like the idea of being chased by a polar bear a little more than being chased by a boulder, because the polar bear animations are both cute and funny. Whereas the boulder's just kind of rolling. See, like that was adorable. You see the way he he started like trying to hold on and he fell. I love that. I love the polar bear animations in this level. The Insane Trilogy definitely gave like a big glow up to a lot of like the animations in the original trilogy. The polar bear in this chase level being like a prime example. Other examples obviously being Crash himself. A good chunk of the bosses have better animations than the original versions. Like, Dingodile has better animations. I know Cortex in Crash 1 and 3 has better animations. In Crash 2, I think his animations are pretty much the same as the original Crash 2. Just, you know, with modern graphics, obviously, because it's the Insane Trilogy. I'm talking about Cortex, of course. Engine is animated a lot more in his mech. You'll see that when we get to his boss. Tiny has some funny animations in both Crash 2 and 3. There's just a lot animation-wise. Like, I think that's where, like, a lot of, like, the time spent on the Insane Trilogy went to. I think there, and obviously like creating the assets, because the amount of assets you have to have for these 3 games put together, you know, it's kind of crazy. I mean, of course, there's some assets shared across all 3 games. You have the gems, the crates, the Crash, like the character. A lot of the character assets are in multiple games, with the exceptions of Koala Kong, the Komodo Bros, Papu Papu, and Pinstripe. And Dingo Dial and Entropy. I forgot they were only one game in this trilogy too. Ooh, that was a risky move I did there. Oh, we're already at the end of the level? Nice. If you wondered why I jumped there when there wasn't like that first jump I did where there wasn't like an area I had to jump, if you're wondering why I did that, it's because the polar bear is like really fast and you're going against the camera, so it's like, yeah. I was trying to make sure that like I didn't fall off if there was a pit there. We got through this. I got through this level pretty fucking fast though. Like, jeez. Kind of be proud of myself for that one because I think that's the first time I got through that level that fast. It's kind of really showed off my Crash 2 skills now, as I was saying.
Crash, my boy. You are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next warp room.
Okay, looks like we do the tiny boss in this video because I have a couple minutes left. I just love the way that Coco just slams down on the floor and the Crash just, you know. Tiny, oh. And I died. I don't know how I made that slip up. Tiny here's a lot smarter than he was in the original. For better and for worse. I think it's mostly for better. Quite honestly, because like the original Tiny boss was a pushover. Trying to wait for like a good moment to bait him into. Damn, I tried to bait him there, but like I wasn't fast enough to jump off the platform. There we go. We got him. Just gotta do it 2 more times. We can do this. There we go. I haven't really gotten a good chance to bait them yet. Because they're dropping one platform at a time. It makes it kind of hard. Nice. Nice. So yeah, I basically did a whole warp room in one video. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm going to be ending off the video right about here. So, bye.